G'day and welcome back to our One Empire campaign in Hearts of Iron 4. So I'm about to do our naval invasion of Stockholm because this army up here is too big, so they're completely useless. Alright, we just wander straight into Stockholm. Automatic supply. So yeah, all of this coast, we only have 11 supply up there. Definitely need to join them up this way, which is what we're trying to do here. Let's try and head down there, even though that'll take 3 weeks to get anywhere, likely. And yeah, well, one of them's going the right way. Alright, once you're in, try and head over there. Need to join these up. As soon as we get supply through there, it'll be a bit of a slaughter. And yes, you're going to do a similar thing in that direction. He's going to try and counterattack into Stockholm. As long as we can hold it, we'll be fine. Come on, buddy. Get through. Get through. He's coming through. You need to go through. He'll get there first. By probably, well, it's only a few hours. Alright, defense there's looking fine. There we go. So, supplies still in the red. Okay. Well, at least we should be closer to them capitulating. And how are we looking on tanks? We got plenty. Motorized, we never ended up actually making. Infantry equipment from new deployments, from division reinforcement, 3 and a bit months. Motorized, no bombers, CAS. Let's get some more CAS being made. Yeah. CAS Mark 1s. Do that, and really annoying how you have to do this so slowly to get them to the top of one list. And look at the numbers while you're doing it. There, up there. We just want him to the top of the planes. We don't want him to the top of the entire production queue. Alright, sea battles are going well. We have these guys running where? Okay, well, then you can go there, then you can go there, then you go up to Göteborg. These guys can just keep pushing him back. Get there before these guys reinforce, perhaps. Well, they're cut off now, so there goes that idea. He is trying to take Karlskrona, the port. And yeah, this does kind of mean they've hopefully pulled some of the guys out from up here. Let's just throw this guy down near Moscow. Yeah, once you get so undersupplied, it's really hard to catch back up. Because they can't do jack. Alright, do we have somebody here capable of getting to that city? I would say no. And rocket engines. Good. Get our jet engines. 52 days. Alright, so we got Orland. Should have gone to Gotland. Hey, we got the port. Nice. Yeah, keep going that way. Which means he has supply now. But he's not doing very well. Let's bring him down the back way. And we do have, yeah, a ton of unassigned. All over the place. Holy crap. Our army's really moved out rather well. Okay. Well supplied. And apparently gained a bunch more troops over there. So reorganized nationalist China capitulated, didn't they? This doesn't matter if we head over to HoI. And we've got a firebrand, which was this one. Alright, we're doing the jets, so let's go some other field of expertise for a while. Let's do 120 days worth of this. And the ships are in 3 months. Alright, I've taken Korea. Those guys still got a while, so we don't have to bring the boats over yet. How are they doing? 1 enemy ship present. So we could even do this just with our Air Force, who are sitting around doing absolutely nothing. We probably can't put too many planes around here. Just get them into the Sea of Japan. And then we need fighters for superiority, so they can go up here. Alright, and that'll do all the usual things. Good. And if we grab some tactical bombers from over in Yaoyong, they are doing good stuff. And who is the one we didn't choose? Japan. Close air support can fit in there as well. And Kaz can try and get out there. Alright. See how that goes. Should get the air superiority, giving us the naval superiority. Air superiority will, yeah, turn it pretty quickly, I'd think. We got naval bombers going over there as well, so they can take out that single ship if they can find it in the huge ocean. Alright, how's this looking? Yeah, it's fine. I don't really bother with the front lines too much. They are still moving somewhere. Just stop them and restart them. Alright, so they'll start rolling up from the south. Take Guangzhou. A little bit of trouble doing it. Let's cut them off. Come on, boys. And you think this guy might want to do something? How about them? Alright, so 3 divisions in there. No point on the encirclement. This tank is having trouble defending. He'll get in and stop them. And this guy can just go over to Xiamen. And somebody from there can go to the port. And these guys, I don't know, head over to those ports. So, looking like a lot of Japanese troops around there, but it's not too bad. And this should be this army, so we'll make sure that somebody heads down to Beijing. And that has just broken the thing. Right. Grab the blue army. And that worked better. There's only 12 divisions on that one. Right. A few different front lines mixing together. Mind getting into Nanjing. Try and get out of these supply zones. That's why we're doing so well in the south. This is the only well-supplied area. Alright, so we took Guangzhou. Then, I guess, do that differently. Stop. Come over here. And then head up the line. To Xiamen, and then let's just give this guy all the orders. Come through, come through, come through. Now you're in a battle. Alright, and modification was going to be for the naval speed. Get them around, get them reinforcing each other. Alright. I'd like to reset that whole frontline thing, but we've got too much stuff going off over here and everywhere else. Alright, some of them can now get down. How is Sweden looking? Yeah, halfway. Fortify the rock. And hold Hong Kong, sure. City that's got the armies closest to it. And what are we going to do here? Don't really have anybody in there to do anything. He's still trying to attack anyway. This guy to get down to Norrköping. I really hate this army. And better construction. Right, so that's going to help with the ships. Let's keep going for the rocket engines. Once we get that all the way out, we'll be able to start bombing the US. Alright, how are we looking on these? 98.3 and 91.1. It'll do stupid crap once one of them pieces out, though. We need Russia to piece out first, or the Comintern, before we do Japan. How are we looking over here? Yeah, they're going to take off straight away now, aren't they? 114 days from now. That's a decent amount of time. Inferior enemy, I imagine so. We should also set up their orders when they do land. Take Osaka and take Nagoya is your first job. After you do that, roll up the rest of the island from there and get down to Nagasaki. Doesn't want to keep it selected. There we go. And whatever that city down there is called, and take that. From there, maybe. That one's the wrong spot. Screw it. Do it when you can. Alright, and if we had a look in here... Yeah, we're actually shooting down these guys at the moment as well. Just put everybody on normal ops. Alright. So, still heading through from Korea. Means we must have supply in the north. But supply in the south. Just don't have supply in the middle. Way undersupplied. Or overmanned, depending on, I guess, how you want to look at it. And let's go half to there. Half, yeah, can't do halves. Just head that way. And they're going to fail it because they're in the red zone. Well, these guys have come significantly further up, and we are actually occupying new territories. So, Tanutuva, Sweden, Mongolia, recognised nationalist China, Japan, Yunnan, Free Empire, and Manchukuo. Should be it. Cool. And Greece sent us another stack of troops. Sure, because we're not overmanned as it is. Right, they will all move through. And there's our jet engines. So, let's go for fighters. 113 days is nice and quick. You need to go for the attack bombers as well. And you know what we didn't do? How are we doing on... Oh, I still got more than a year. 407 days. But we need to actually start building the reactors. We're almost through the rest of them too. Okay. Reactors all over the place. Let's do this while the game's still running. Good, 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 good. Going to pop out the nukes so we can force America to capitulate as soon as we arrive. Actually, we can bomb him from... What is it? That Canadian island we have. Or we actually have islands off the coast as well, don't we? Still got Bermuda, because it wasn't handed over. Alright, let's do these down this way. Can't do anything in Gibraltar. Let's get a nuclear reactor in Africa. And in Ceuta. And again, a box select or something, just build one in every province. Alright, Rhineland, Westphalen, Moselland, Hessen, Franken, Württemberg, Eastern Switzerland. Sure, just last couple. That'll do. No idea how many it is, but from the top of this repairs list, which is rather long, they will all get sent to the bottom. They will very slowly be sent to the bottom. Please add a button. Send all repairs to the bottom of the queue. Or just put them in a separate queue altogether. Or just disable repairs using civilian factories. Come on. And all the rest. And all this crappy cheap stuff that shouldn't even be on the list. Go away. And civilian factories, and military factories, and dockyards. Here we go. Thank you. So, something that should have taken one click. Took 3 frickin' thousand. Yugoslavia and Greece are probably pretty happy they joined us right about now. And what's the supply like? Yellow in the desert. Green everywhere else. And we're at war with everybody down there. Yeah, it's all common turn. Except the good old Portuguese. Right, this tank is finding his way past. If he can just get to Pretoria, it'll make it a lot faster. Okay, and Leopoldville looks like an enemy. Alright, go there and then wherever else. Alright, naval battles. We nearly got our army experience back up again. Oh, and yeah, we have to keep an eye out for when these guys leave. What's that? 2 and a bit months, so probably start of March or so. They'll be going for it. These guys still in the red zone. Get some Greeks heading up to the tip. And yeah, don't really have their orders yet. Let's do something like that. Alright, Army and Navy. Army, we did the tanks, didn't we? Made them Mark IIs. We could boost them a little further. Have these crazy tanks that are maxed out. Valentine Mark IIIs for a tiny bit extra. Oh, it's not much extra armor. But sure, go for it. Completely waste our military points. Mark III, Mark III, Mark III, and Mark III. Which means we can just decommission the Mark IIs. Yeah, tons of tanks sitting around. Lots of foreign equipment in there. And we could actually free up some of those tanks for infantry equipment. Nah, it's fine. Alright, what we will actually do is go to our tank brigade and edit it, because never bothered getting around to that. So, light tanks for everybody. Armoured, lights. Lights. And we should actually... Well, no, we got the tanks. We don't have the other stuff sitting around. So let's just go all tanks, no mobile infantry. They could do with recon. What does that use? Manpower, infantry equipment, support equipment. Sounds good. Not engineers. SIGs need motorized, we don't have. Artillery, don't slow them down, so... Alright, we have the manpower. We don't have enough light tanks for that. Well, screw them. 2,000 additional infantry equipment not available. 500 support, 1,200 towed. And these guys can be elite. Go for it. Alright, so can we find a tank division to look at? Apparently not. There's one. So his strength, well, look at this guy, has dropped to 7%. It'll take a while to get those new tanks in there. These suppressors should be okay. Alright. Don't think we've started on any of these Marines yet though. Nope. Never had the infantry equipment for them. Still got plenty of manpower though, so looking alright. Alright, it's January. 56 days. So yeah, sometime in March. Early March. Okay. Oh, yeah. Probably gonna have to do Australia. How's that tank going down here? Hey, Vanguard class. Nice. Let's use our points. Or is the... Let's have a look. How do these compare? The Lion 2 class, it's less surface detection, uses more manpower, it's less evasive, uses more of the port, it's slower, it's harder, does more piercing, armour is higher, yep, lower range, it's a decent amount more firepower. Now, let's focus on something else. Got battleships, those battleships will do. Next will be the better submarines. So, building, not the destroyers, the battleship 1. Looks like we just finished one too. Let's go for Battleship 4 variant with better guns. Reliability is not too bad. Puts the fire range up. Not armor, engines. Speed and evasion. Reliability is fine. Alright, Vanguard Mark 1. It was 27 days. We did barely start it. Let's put them up the top. And this guy, I've forgotten where he was going. The Pax Americana. Alright, holding Hong Kong, which means some landward fortifications that will never be used. This guy is in a green zone, so when's he going to arrive? 3 days and a little bit. It's around the 24th. Now, South Africa will take 85%, so I assume that won't be enough. We'll have to take a lot of the other stuff. Soviet Union are down there. It really doesn't bother us. Some Portuguese coming in. And over here, we'll do our slow roll. Liberia joined the Comintern, so let's grab some armies to head over to him. Okay, still green around the place. This is getting smaller every time we come back to look at it. So let's grab a bunch of them to head to that port. There should be a few simultaneous attacks then. Alright, Eastern Canada. What is he bombing over here? Newfoundland. Only have a couple of things anyway. Alright, and Mexico and everyone. Well, the South American Entente, I don't know how he got away with calling himself that, will probably not do much. He's in a war against Germany, so he'll be freed up once that's finished. Canada will actually capitulate to us, so we'll have a landing spot over there. And eventually we'll have some Marines in Cornwall that'll be the first to cross the rivers near Washington. It'll take still a long time though. So let's say reinforcements aren't as important as the Marines. But then, well, these guys are important too, since they're only one of them. And 51 divisions still trying to be built into that army. Okay. Oh yes. Looks like we finally got a little supply. Actually didn't. Just going for it anyway. So if we smash into Göteborg, will the Swedes capitulate? 9 more divisions. That was these guys. Liberia's capitulated. Okay, all of these join on there. So, who made it down to Liberia? This dude. You go finish off those French. These guys run through the country, as these guys do something similar. And then turn around and go back to Lagos. Alright. That front line looks rather broken. Portugal's been taking tons of stuff. It's okay. China should be finished soon. That's some excavation. You know, we should be checking on is whether we actually, well, we do still need stuff. Alright, let's ask for more. There's a surplus here, which is more than what we're importing. Ditto there. Almost. Yeah, we'll grab some steel. Surplus. Good. Alright, and we're going to research better planes. The jet strats take a while, but the sooner they're ready, the sooner we can force capitulation on a grand scale. Just trying to remember what the Red Army was. That's the one doing the naval invasion. In 21 days, 22 days. Should be maybe just long enough for all of these guys to, well, you know what we can do. How long are they taking? 20 days. That's what, like 4 divisions? Or do they take 7 days each? Can't remember. They shall do a naval invasion directly onto Nagasaki, like so. And we're going to go grab our fleet. Who do we want? Probably these two. We'll stop their current orders, and they'll come over to the East China Sea. Okay. Well, I'm going to take a short break here. So thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I hope to see you again soon for finishing off China and invading the Japanese home islands. Alright, see you later.